Okay. Okay. Are we ready? Reply in the chat if so, because I won't be able to hear you. There's my people. I also sent texts just in case. Going old school. Get a call. It might be easier to do as a Zoom. But yeah. Okay. Uh, okay. So I'm going to wait for a second for a reply, and then we'll probably just go ahead and start because Janice says we are here. So we'll give it a couple of seconds, a few more. It's kind of weird. I can't talk to you guys. I'll talk to you, but I can't hear what you're saying to me. So we'll see how it goes. It'll be fine. 30 seconds. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that is tough. The not being able to hear you guys is going to be challenging to me. We'll see how this one goes, and maybe think about a Zoom. So, or I'll try to figure out maybe there's a way that we can make it more where I can hear you guys too. A little more exploration. All right. Well, 30 seconds are up. We're rolling. I need it dark because my light behind me, I'm afraid y'all can't see. So we're gonna leave it with this kind of lighting. So we're gonna take it to upward reach, and chair. Upward reach, big sweeps, down into forward fold. Big sweep, upward reach, and chair. Upward reach, and garland. Upward reach, chair. Upward reach, forward fold. Upward reach, garland. Upward reach, chair. Upward reach, garland. Upward reach, and forward fold. Upward reach, and chair. Upward reach, and crescent. Stepping back with the left foot. Bringing it to knee up. And tap it down. We're going to cross it into our figure four. Oh gosh, tight hips. Really need that. Back to knee up. Back into crescent. Drop it to low lunge. Push back through that front foot. Into our back. Straighten both legs. We're pushing through those back toes. And back to low lunge. Into crescent. Knee up. Cross it. Knee up. And upward reach. And chair. Upward reach. Going crescent with the right foot. Bring it to knee up. We're going to cross it over. Using that breath. Squeeze your butt and look down. Knee up. Back into our crescent. low lunge. We're going to push back. Oh, pushing back through those back toes too. Straightening that front leg, pushing back through our back toes. Back to low lunge. Into crescent. Okay, Rodney asked me if I wanted it cooler before this started. Now I'm like, okay, yeah, maybe. Knee up. Crossing it back over. And upward reach. Forward fold. And like magic, the air conditioner comes on. And upward reach. And garland. Upward reach. And forward fold. Upward reach. And chair. Upward reach. And we're taking it back into crescent with our left foot again. Down to our low lunge, straighten that front leg, pushing back through those back toes, straightening the front leg, and bringing it back, crescent, knee up, cross it over. We're going to take it back to knee up. We're going to turn it into tree. Because it's Christmas, we got to do our garland and our tree. Right? I know y'all are laughing hysterically at my silly puns. And back to knee up. And into crescent. Low lunge. Pushing it back. Back to low lunge. Back to crescent. And stepping up to upward reach. And forward fold. Big breath. And upward reach. Coming back into our crescent with the right foot. Now we can always drop it down lower to make it a little bit harder. Drop down to low lunge and we're pushing back. Straightening that front leg, pushing back through those back toes. And back to low lunge. To crescent. Knee up. And crossing it over. And back to knee up. And we're taking it to tree. Knee up. Back into our crescent. Stepping it forward, up into our upward reach. And forward fold. Big breath. Hopefully everybody's getting more. Upward reach. And garland. Upward reach. And garland. Upward reach. And garland. Upward reach. Garland. Upward reach. And garland. Upward reach. Garland. Upward reach. And forward fold. We're going to interlace our hands back behind us. Raise those arms up. We're going to release them down. Both hands stay down. We're going to take that left leg up behind us. We're going to leave our right hand down on the mat. Left arm's going to come up. We're going to stack those hips into that half moon. Go. And release that left hand back down to the mat. Left leg stays back. I'm going to bring it up into our warrior three. And release it back down. Release our leg down. Big breath. Head comes up, arms to a T, all the way up into upward reach. Into our forward fold. Right leg comes up behind us. Left hand stays down. Right arm's going to come up. Stack those hips into that half moon. Bring that right hand back down. Hips go parallel again. And we're going to take it up. And tap into warrior three. Hands come back down. And we'll release that right leg back down. Big breath here. Whew, that was definitely a challenge move. Head comes up, arms to a T, all the way up into upward reach. Release that into now. Back into our upward reach. And let's take it to Garland again. Upward reach. Forward fold. We're going to step back into our plank, leading with the left foot. Low push up into cobra. And sit back into our child's pose. Let's release into our box. Round into the cat. And down into the cow. Cat. And cow. Back to our high plank. Low push up into cobra. And child's pose. Release into our box. Round into the cat. And down into the cow. Come to a neutral spine. Back into our high plank. Low push up into cobra. Sit back into our child's pose. Release into our box. Round into the cat. Down into the cow. Neutral spine. Back into our high plank. Low push up into cobra. And child's pose. Release into our box. Round into the cat. And down into the cow. Let's push back into our downward facing dog. And walk our feet into our hands, into our forward bend. Head comes up, arms to a T, all the way up into upward reach. And garland. And upward reach. And garland. Upward reach. Garland. Upward reach. Forward fold. Take our left heel up into the air. Arms come out to a T. Release it back down. Release into our crescent. Back to low lunge, straighten that front leg again, push back through those toes. low lunge, crescent, knee up, cross it over, and knee up, release it to upward reach, and garland, upward reach, garland, upward reach, garland, upward reach, forward fold. Right foot comes up. We're going to release into our airplane warrior 3. Into our crescent. Low lunge. You push back, straightening that front leg, pushing back through those back toes. Back to low lunge. Crescent. Knee up. Cross it over. That hip is tired. Back to knee up. And upward reach. Whew. Let's bring it down to mountain. All right, I'm going to check real quick to see. All right. We're all good still. Okay. Whew. Big breath. Get a drink of water if you need it. And I got to tell you, that was hard. All right. Upward reach. Let's take it into our forward fold. Let's walk it out to flat backs. Back in. Hands back behind our ankles or calves in my case. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Big breaths. Let's release it back down. Really using our breath when we get those hamstrings long. Straight legs. Straight legs. All right. Let's step back into our plank, leading with the left foot. We're going to bring it into a low push-up hold. Release all the way on down to the mat. We're going to take those arms out to that field goal post position. Flat down on the mat. We're going to bring our left hand in by our chest, leaving it in with that bent elbow, 90 degrees, and we're going to press over to that right arm. Really feeling that stretch through the pectoral muscles. All right, we're going to release that one. Follow along closely. We're going to bring the right hand up underneath us. Left hand is going to reach back for right foot. And we're going to roll our shoulders back to the mat. Adjust that top leg for that hip stretch. All right, we're going to bring it back to our field goal position, 90 and 90 on each arm. This time we're going to bring our right hand in by our chest, leaving that left hand in that 90-degree angle. We're going to press over towards that left arm. We're going to release it back to the center. Okay. Again, got to get that hip stretch in. Left arm comes up underneath us. Right hand's going to reach back for our left foot, and we're going to roll those shoulders back onto the mat. And we adjust that top leg. To change up that hip stretch. We're going to release it back to the center. Hands come beside our chest. We're going to press up into our cobra. And sit back into our child's pose. Let's release into our box. We bring our left foot up in between our hands. This is where you grab your towel if you need it. Put it under your right knee. You're going to bring both hands to the inside of that left foot, and we'll push those hips down to the mat. We're going to leave the right hand down. Left hand's going to open up our chest. And we're going to reach back for that right foot and open that chest back up again. Going to release that. Coming back to a 90 on the front leg. We're going to change that into our archer. Left hand comes out. We reach back for that back foot. This time it's same hand, same foot. Tuck that tailbone under, get that quad stretch. We're going to release that back foot. Straighten that front leg out in front of us. Hinge down over it. We're bringing our chest down to our knee. Let's transition into our pigeon. Oh, gosh, yeah. Push up out of those shoulders, don't let those shoulders creep up. I know you guys are doing awesome. Glad we could do this. So we're going to come down over that front knee. Technically, this is called the sleeping swan. So, it sounds a lot better than laying down pigeon, huh? All right, let's bring it back up. Back into our box. Right into the cat. And down into the cow. Some right foot comes up in between. Put that towel under that left knee this time. Both hands are going to come to the inside of that right foot. Push those hips down towards the mat. Remember that front foot stays all the way on the mat. See, my heel is not lifted at all. It's flat on the mat. All right, we're going to release. Left hand stays down. No, I won't. Yeah, left hand stays down. Right arm comes up. Opening up your chest. We'll reach back with that right hand for that left foot. Open that chest again. We'll release that foot. This time we're going to reach back with our left hand, grab that left foot. Right arm comes out into our archer. So I put hamstrings in the description tonight, and I haven't gotten to near as much on the hamstrings. So next Tuesday, we're going to be doing a lot of hamstrings. We're going to release that foot. We'll take that front leg, straighten it out in front of us. Hinge down over the front of it, bringing our chest down to our knee. Jen, I hope your plantar is better. I hope you've been doing your homework on those. We are going to hit just a little bit of calf work. A little more calf work for this. Plantar, folks. All right, let's transition into pigeon. And release it on down to our sleeping swan. Release on out. Bring it back into our box. Round into the cat. Down into the cow. You're going to thread the needle, taking that left arm through. Switch to the other side. Release it back to the center. I'm going to push back into downward facing dog. Bend the left knee, press the right heel to the floor. Switch to the other side. Really pushing those hips up to the ceiling. Both heels down. Come into a high plank. Bend the left knee. We're going to push through that right heel. We're going to switch to the other side. If you're not getting much of a stretch, scoot that left foot back. Really want to stretch those calves. And push back into downward facing dog. Let's walk our feet into our hands, into our forward bend. Grab those toes, pull them up. Release. Head comes up, arms to a T, all the way up into upward reach. Release down into mountain. We're going to drop our left hand down the left side. Right arm goes overhead. And switch to the other side. And release it back to the center. We'll drop that neck over to the left. Gotta make sure we have time for legs against the wall. Drop it to the center. Over to the right. Roll it to the left. Left hand comes up over our right ear. Reach that. Push that palm away, the right palm away from our body. Release this hand. Roll it to the right. Right hand comes over left ear. Not pulling on that neck, we know that. Release. Roll it to the right. Roll it one direction. And back the other way. Back to center, upward reach, interlace those fingers, take them back behind us, stick our hands back behind us, chin up to the ceiling. And release to that sea in front of us. Big sweep into upward reach. Up on this tiptoe. Balance challenge. Look up at your hands. And release them into mountain. Let's go to legs against the wall. I'm probably going to go out of frame here, but y'all know what to do on legs against the wall. We're going to walk through it. We're all going to be doing the same thing, but you may or may not be able to. Give her a whirl. We'll see. Well, I don't think so. Trust me, I'm doing it. You know, it's my favorite part. Arms out to a T. Let's take it out wide. Take the soles of our feet together, knees drop out wide. Kathy, I really hope your corner is cleared out. Back to legs straight up. You're going to drop both legs over to the left. Switch to the other side. Let's release it back to the center. Back around to the middle. Last breath here. Let's tuck our knees into our chest. We'll roll it to the left. Turn to face the center of the room. Get there. Come into our seated staff. Long, strong spine. Hands come to center. Namaste, girls. Thanks for coming. Give me any chats. Let me know if y'all are good. I love y'all too. That is awesome. Thank you. I hope everybody got a lot out of it. I sure did. And it made me do it, you guys committing to this. I will see you next Tuesday, right? So we'll be doing Christmas on Saturday, and so I'll see you on next Tuesday. And we're gonna be doing a lot of hamstring. Not banded, we're not quite there yet, but we are gonna do a lot of hamstring. And I will see y'all later. Okay. Yes, girls and Joe. Joe threw a lot of challenge out there. Merry Christmas, Kathy, Alice, Jen, Joe, Jana. So, everybody have a great night. Thanks for coming. Bye.